Okay, so today we're talking about the Pythagorean Theorem. The Pythagorean Theorem is a way to figure out the sides of the legs or the hypotenuse of right triangles. So the legs are these sides, and the legs which are the adjacent to the right angle, and then the hypotenuse which is opposite the angle. So the formula for the Pythagorean theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. The a and the b being the two legs of the triangle and c being the hypotenuse as explained in the previous slide.
So now we have our first example, and in this case we're trying to find our hypotenuse. So that would be the side opposite the right angle, right here. I'll write the formula again for reference. So that's a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. So we can plug in our values for these. So our first leg, would be 2. We square that, add that to our second leg, the 3, square that. And then if we knew what the hypotenuse was, we could put that number in for here, but since we don't, we'll just use the c, and that would be squared as well. So we have 4 plus 9 equals c squared. Add those together and we have 13 is equal to c squared. Then we have to square root both sides, and we get that c is equal to the square root of 13.
This next example is just finding one of the legs rather than the hypotenuse. So the formula again is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And this is our a, and the other leg is the b, and we have the hypotenuse, and this is the right triangle. So we just keep the a because that's what we're trying to find. Pretty normal algebra. Plus 7 squared equals 9 squared, and then I'll just simplify it. Equals 81. So then subtract the 49 on both sides. So a squared equals 32, and then you want to square root both of them. So a equals the square root of 32, but if you want to simplify that down, we can do the square root of 32 and divides by 2 and 16, and then 16 is 4 and 4. So these come out of the square root, so it ends up being 4 square root 2.
And our last example here actually deals with 2 points on a graph, and we're trying to find the distance between point A and B. So this length here. Now we can use the Pythagorean theorem on this by drawing a triangle on the graph. So the distance right here would be our hypotenuse, or the c side. And then we count over, so we've got a distance of 3 here, and going up we have a distance of 4. So to find that c side, we go 3 squared plus 4 squared, which equals the hypotenuse squared. So we've got 9 plus 4 equals c squared. Oh, sorry. That is a 16. That is not a 4. There we go, 16. So that equals 25, and that's equal to c squared. Square root both sides, and the distance between point A and B is 5.
Okay, we hope this was helpful, and thank you for watching.